Jack and the BMX Dream. Jack was an adventurous 5-year-old boy who loved watching the older kids perform tricks on their BMX bikes at the local skate park. He would sit on the sidelines, mesmerized by the flips, jumps, and spins they pulled off. But Jack didn't just want to watch. He dreamed of riding a BMX bike himself. One summer afternoon, Jack's dad surprised him with a shiny black BMX bike. "If you want to learn, there's no better time than now," his dad said with a smile. Jack's eyes sparkled as he ran his hands over the handlebars. "Let's do this!" he exclaimed. Learning to ride wasn't easy. Jack started on the flat, grassy field behind his house, where his dad held the bike steady as he pedaled. The first few tries were full of wobbles, near falls, and laughs. "Keep your balance, Jack. Eyes forward," his dad coached. After days of practice, Jack finally managed to ride without help. He whooped with joy, feeling the thrill of freedom as he sped across the yard. "I'm doing it, Dad!" he shouted, his face beaming with pride. But the skate park was a whole different challenge. Seeing the ramps and rails up close made Jack nervous. "I'll never be as good as them," he thought, watching the older kids effortlessly glide through the air. Still, Jack couldn't shake the desire to try. Determined to improve, Jack dedicated every afternoon to practice. He started small, learning to bunny hop over a stick and ride off curbs. His best friend Liam joined him, cheering him on and even bringing his bike to practice together. The two boys encouraged each other, taking turns trying new tricks and laughing when they wiped out. Jack's confidence grew, and soon he was ready to take on the skate park. On his first day, he cautiously rolled onto the smallest ramp. His heart pounded as he reached the top and slowly descended. The older kids noticed him, but didn't tease. They gave him tips and encouraged him to keep trying. "Just start small and build up," one rider said. "You'll get there." Jack returned to the skate park every day after school, determined to get better. His persistence paid off. He learned to ride down steep ramps smoothly, perform basic tricks like tail whips, and even grind along the rails. Each small success filled him with pride and fueled his motivation to keep going. By the end of summer, Jack had become a familiar face at the skate park. He still had a lot to learn, but he felt like part of the community. One day, a brightly colored flyer caught his eye. "Local BMX competition, open to all ages." Jack's heart raced as he read the details. Could he really compete? The thought of performing in front of a crowd made him nervous, but it also excited him. His dad and Liam encouraged him. "You've worked so hard, Jack. This is your chance to show what you got." Jack spent the next 2 weeks training harder than ever. He practiced every trick he knew and even learned a few new ones. When he wasn't at the skate park, he watched BMX videos online for inspiration, taking notes on techniques. Liam helped by timing his runs and giving feedback. "You've got this, Jack," Liam said after a particularly smooth practice session. The day of the competition arrived, and the skate park buzzed with excitement. Riders of all ages warmed up, showing off their best tricks. Jack felt a mix of nerves and anticipation as he waited for his turn. His dad and Liam stood at the edge of the park, cheering him on. When his name was called, Jack gripped his handlebars tightly and took a deep breath. "You can do this," he told himself. He started with a smooth ride down the largest ramp, then launched into a series of tricks he had perfected: a bunny hop, a tail whip, and a daring rail grind. The crowd cheered louder with each move, fueling his confidence. For his finale, Jack sped toward the tallest ramp. His heart pounded as he launched into the air and performed a 360 spin before landing cleanly. The audience erupted in applause, and Jack's heart soared. He couldn't believe he had pulled it off. When the judges announced the results, Jack's name was called for first place in the junior category. He beamed as he stepped onto the podium, holding a shiny trophy high above his head. Liam and his dad cheered from the crowd, proud of how far Jack had come. After the competition, some of the older riders approached Jack. "Great job out there," one of them said. "You've got real talent. Keep it up." Back at home, Jack placed the trophy on his desk, a reminder of his journey from wobbly first rides to skatepark champion. He learned that with determination, practice, and the support of friends and family, even the biggest dreams could come true. And every time he rode his BMX, he felt that same joy and freedom that started it all. Jack knew this was just the beginning of his BMX adventures. The end.